Hey guys, I'm just getting set up early. Let's get that going. Hello. We're still early, but I'm setting all these nice little videos up. So, hello. Yay, hearts. I like the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. Sorry, this is awkward, guys. I'm going to have a screen and a screen and a screen. Hello. So this is going to be the Instaglam, your Instagram. Hey guys, if you guys have teams that you think might not make this is not going to be recorded. I am not going to put this up later. So what might work for you is swipe and share this to your followers, to your team, to your Facebook. That way you're going to have it and you're going to have a go back. Playback, I believe, is for 24 hours. So definitely share. We've still got some time. We've got about 12 minutes before we go live. So I'm just setting some stuff up. Don't worry. This is just pre-chatter. Got to get the lighting, got to get the different screens, and all that fun stuff. Hello guys, thanks for joining. You know, if you want to wait till we go live to share, because right now people are gonna be like, what am I even looking at? This is boring. So anywho, I'm getting my notes in order, and all that fun stuff. Do me a favor, and if you guys, as we get going, if you think of questions and all, I am not going to ignore them, but while I'm going through stuff, it's very hard to read the screen. So if you guys will kind of write those questions down, and then at the end, I'm going to ask, you know, are there any questions? Because a lot of it I'm probably going to hit as we go through stuff. But if I didn't, at the end is your time to ask those questions that I didn't hit. I'm not going to be able to hit everything, no way. But I'm going to hit as much as I possibly can. I'm going to respect your time. I said this earlier jokingly. I'm going to make it worth your money, but it's free, so there's that. So anyway, all right, bear with me. Like I said, just getting stuff set up right now, getting some screens done. Thank you for the hearts. Share if you want, so that you've got it for later. Great for your team. It won't be recorded mass wise. I am recording for my team. But if you want this for later, go ahead and share it out there. I would appreciate it. We've got about 10 minutes left until we're going to go out there, go live. I'm going to go ahead and mute my computer so it's not annoying. Okay. Hello, everyone that's early. We are not going live until right at 7, so if you're wondering, why aren't you telling me everything? We've got about 10 minutes until we start. We're starting right at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. This is Instaglam, your Instagram. Another way to rock social media, another outlet, another platform. This is some tips, tricks, how to, just a general getting started. We're going to hit a little bit on generic social media, a little bit on attraction marketing, and a little bit on personal development, just depending on how much time we have. And if I'm looking, just to warn you guys now, if I'm looking back and forth, I have literally 3 screens going that I'm referencing, plus my handy dandy notepad. So I am going to try to keep myself here, but it may not work. So hello guys. Hey, where's everybody coming in from? Like, I see you guys coming in. Where are you coming in from? What state are you in? What country are you in? I know we have some people that were going to join us from the UK, Canada, Ireland, obviously US. I am here in Keller, Texas, right outside of Fort Worth, Utah. Fort Worth, yay. Woo woo, lots of Texas. All right, frozen tundra. Oh, yeah, we're basically spring here in Texas. We're about to be summer. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, it's warm and I like it, but I don't like that we never had anything cold at all. So, all right, we got about 8 minutes, guys. Bear with me. I'm going to send out my last minute reminders to my teams and my leaders that I want on here. So I'm going to be over here typing this way, so I'm not ignoring you guys. Alright. Hello, Kristen. Hello. Thanks for joining us early, guys. I appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead. I'm not jinxing. I'm going to knock on wood. Periscope can be fluky. Right now we're great. We have a great signal. If for whatever reason it does the Periscope crash, I will hop back right on. We will just jump back right on, but that's not going to happen to us. It's not. It's not. Technology is going to be our friend tonight, so we'll see. I had to literally just break up a football game right outside this window because my son decided, oh wait, mom's going to do training. Let me get 8 of my friends, go right outside this window and start screaming and yelling. And so now I'm mean mom. So I have been dubbed mean mom for you guys. So anyway, we've got about 6 minutes for those of you just joining us. Again, if you think of questions, jot them down. I'm going to go through those at the end. Oh, yay, you're a first timer. Awesome. I love Periscope. I do. I love the interactive part. I love that, you know, it's real time. So if I'm teaching or training something and something comes to your mind, we can hit on it right then, you know, and you can share this, guys. So you can either swipe or just hit that share button, share it out to your social media, share it out to your followers. It's free. You know, if you've got a team, why not have them rocking every single platform possible, is my opinion. Hello, how are you? I'm so excited. I'm not nervous, guys. I really thought I was going to be nervous. I'm like, oh, I made it this big thing. But you know what? I did a huge corporate team call today with our CEO. I thought I was going to be nervous. Wasn't nervous. Today is not my day to be nervous, but it is my day to do lots of training. So I'm really excited for this. I really, really am. Yay, thank you, Shayla. Awesome, Shayla. Shayla shared. Shayla invited. Hello, Jason. Hello, Tasha. Hey, girl. All right, guys, we've got about 6 minutes. Thank you for sharing, guys. Definitely get that out there on your social media. Boop, do the swipe, do the share. We're going to get going. I'm going to wait and give everybody time to get in here. But again, if you're joining us and you just found this on Periscope, you're like, what the heck is this? It is definitely kind of like a advanced Instagram, Instaglam your Instagram. We're going to talk about building your Instagram, finding targeted connections. Hello. Finding targeted connections. Who are you looking for your market? How to connect with them, how to get them as followers, how to retain them, and how to grow following, you know, and then turn that following into conversions into your business. How many calls have I? Oh my gosh, Jason and I have done 6 calls and 1 other video training, and then this one. So it's been a busy, busy day. It is March Madness, man. We're hitting it with guns a-blazing. So that, okay, fat thumb show, I'll call it that. I'm glad you guys are here. We got about 5 minutes. Again, if you guys think of questions while I'm going through the prepared material, kind of hold those because it's hard for me to keep here, keep there, keep there. I may miss your questions. I thought the noon call was awesome too. Jason, your wife rocked. And obviously Paul didn't suck. So anyway, sorry. Hold your questions till the end so that I can see them. Because when we get going, you can see this is going to start popping. I am not going to see everything down here. Again, I've got screens and screens. So I'm going to go ahead and start my recording over here too. Hello. Hey, girl. All right, there we go. Awesome. Excuse me as I adjust stuff, guys. Sorry. I'm trying to get this a little less awkward. Oh, that's awkward. Hello. Okay. All right, we've got about 4 minutes, guys. If you could, again, I would really appreciate it. If you would share this to your followers, share this to your social media. You can do Twitter, you can do Facebook. That's going to give you a place to go back and check it out. That's going to give your team who maybe couldn't make it on, maybe they don't have Periscope, you know, they can watch it through the web. Anyway, let's get the word out. I really hope that you guys get some use out of this. I hope that I teach you something that you don't know. I hope I teach you another way to rock your business. That's my goal. That is definitely my goal. We've got about 4 minutes left. I know we had almost 150 confirmed coming, so that doesn't always convert. We are going to start right on time. I know everyone has a very busy night. I know myself and my company, we have another great call coming up at 8 p.m. Central Time, so I definitely want to be off on time for that. All right. I got an update before, but for those of you who have joined us, where are you joining us from? I am down here. Thank you, Miss Tiffany. Tiffany shared. I'm down here in Texas, where basically it's almost summer again. It's ridiculous. But I see some of you are still from the cold. Some of you, you know, actually got a winter, and I'm really exceedingly jealous of that. Fort Lauderdale, yes. Lucky Florida. I want to go soon, so Colorado, I'll see you soon. Most definitely. Cool. And guys, some of you that I know are in here, I see you texting me too. Sorry, but I'm not going to be able to answer texts while we're in here. I will get back to you as soon as we're done. We've got about 2 minutes left. Yay, I cannot wait to come see you and fill that room. Oh my gosh. Cannot wait, cannot wait. We are booking travel everywhere we can possibly go. It's a very exciting time. For those of you who didn't hear it earlier, I got deemed bad mom for you guys. My son and 8 friends decided right outside this window was a great place to play football very aggressively, very loudly, and very, yeah, I had to go break that up, and now they're all mad at me. So I may or may not actually get the dogs barking and everything else when they come in, but that's working at home, right? That's the luxury lifestyle. All right, we've got a couple more minutes left. Guys, if we haven't connected yet, if you've got that Instagram up, we haven't connected, I am on Instagram. It's Megan Online, real easy, M-E-A-G-A-N online. So if you want to go and add me, I'll follow you back. After this is over, after this Periscope is over, I'm actually going to pick one Instagram to Instaglam. I'm going to pick one to work with someone to make, to spice some graphics, to do a little tweaks and edits, and just get a little one-on-one. So hang around till the end. Yes. Gotta get my water. Hello, everyone. I might pick you. I don't know. It has to be random. So I'm not actually going to pick. I'm going to have my son pick. But I'm excited. We've got about a minute left. So I'm just going to get my things settled. I took the topics that we're going to go over. Yay, hearts. I love the hearts. Definitely. Like, I collect those. So I'll take as many as y'all want to give me. Hearts, 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 hearts. Yay. Get us up there on the Periscope feed. Anyway, I took the topics from our event. You guys had listed some things that you were thinking of, wondering about, wanting to know. That's where this list has come from, and then I've added my own. So we're right up 7 o'clock. And we're about to get started. We're going to kick it off here. So for those of you that have joined us, again, my name is Megan Anderson. I am super excited to be with you tonight. This is going to be Instagram above and beyond. We did a 101 already in the event that kind of gave you some, some ideas, some starting points, and we're going to go from there. So I've got my trusty little notebook. If you guys wonder what in the heck does she keep looking at, that's what it is. I'd really appreciate it if you would share on social media, get it out there, get the word out there, get some more eyes on this, get your team's eyes on this. It can only help their business, your business. Who doesn't love free tools? I mean, I'm the queen of free and tools. So let's get right down to it. I want to start out with, you need to kind of get this thought, this pinpoint straight in your head. You need to know some things about yourself, your goals, and your branding before. So what you need to know is you need to know what is your personal brand, right? So when people say your name, what are people like? Okay, what are the top 3 things that people think of when your name is said? Or what do you want the top 3 things to be? That's going to be your personal brand. You need to know and be very clear of your passions, not somebody else's. Don't go and be like, well, this person is successful, so I'm going to do. What are your passions? Who are you? What excites you? What do you like? What do you collect? Who are you? You need to know that because you need to be authentic to rock it on any social media. The third is, what vibe do you want? My example being, who are you trying to attract to you? Are you trying to attract makeup? People who love makeup. Is that what you're looking for? Are you trying to attract sports enthusiasts? People who bike and run and climb mountains. That will never be me. You will never see that on my Instagram ever. No, and if I posted it, you guys would know that, yeah. But if that's you, you need to know, okay, who are you? Who are you trying to attract? And, what's your personal brand, or what do you want it to be? So write that to the side, and you kind of want to visit that later because your social media needs to be authentic, it needs to be transparent, and it needs to be attracting. You need to be pulling people into you. It goes without saying, negativity on social media, you don't need it. right? You don't need it. It doesn't do you any good, and you know, you want to draw in positivity. So just get that theme set. We had hit a little bit on your profile, so I'm not going to hit a lot on that. Hello, Bailey. I'm not going to hit a lot on that. I'm just going to kind of brush on that. Your profile needs to be public, guys. If your goal is to use Instagram to build your social network for a business, your profile needs to be public. Okay, if that's not your goal, then that's a whole nother convo, but you need to be public. Your profile picture needs to be your face, not of your car, not of your cat, not of your child, no matter how gorgeous she is. Hello, Bailey. It needs to be of you. People need to know who they're connecting with. You need to use that description, that about area, to the full extent. Use every character, use emojis, stand out. Let someone see in a blink, who are you, what are you about? If you're gonna put a link in there, and if y'all saw, mine has a link in there, don't put it to your business. Don't put it to your business, because what you're saying is, the number one thing that's important to me is I'm going to sell to you. Okay, I have a link in there, and it's to my Facebook, because I want them to be able to connect with me on another social media platform if I've spiked their interest. So that's where my link goes. You don't have to have any link at all, but I strongly urge, don't make it to a business, and don't make your name a product. I know it seems easy, and I know that we're passionate. We're like, oh, this is such a great idea. This is going to tell everybody what I do. I'm going to be Megan Thrives Anderson. That's a huge turnoff. Don't do it. If you've already done it, that's okay. You didn't know better. Now I'm telling you, go change it. So make it your name. People that are looking for you, they're going to be looking by your name. So let's just get those profiles up, make them public, make them pop. So that's, you know, pretty easy. Somebody had asked me, 1 or 2 profiles. You know, do I work several profiles? I've got 1 Facebook profile. I've got 1 Instagram profile. Why? Because my business is my lifestyle, right? I don't want to be a walking infomercial. I want my business to be my brand, to be my lifestyle. Why would I split that over 2 separate accounts? Otherwise, that second business account would be a spammy walking billboard that nobody would want to follow. I have 1 account. Okay, because you're going to want to mix. It's that magic mix of you, your lifestyle, your family, then your business. So, in my opinion, and from what works, is one account. Plus, when you get several going, how in the world are you going to keep up with? Yeah, that's a hot mess. So, I just have the 1. So, we've got all of that. Again, I'm looking down at my pad from y'all's questions so that I don't miss anything. Before we go on, I've talked about the 1 account, I've talked about the lifestyle, I've talked about, you need to know who you are. You know, guys, if you're readers, if you're into motivational, if you're into self-development, you know Jim Rohn. If you know Jim Rohn, you know attraction marketing. If you know attraction marketing, that's kind of what this is all about. It doesn't matter if you're selling rocks. It doesn't matter if you're selling toilet paper. It doesn't matter if you're selling this pencil. If people buy you, and you can give them a feeling that they enjoy and that motivates them, they're going to be interested in buying what you're selling. So you've got to, you know, have that feeling and have that authenticity. We're going to hit more on motivational and self-development and stuff towards the end, because I know that's not particularly what this Periscope is about, but just keep that in mind. People are buying you and the feeling that you give them. That's why, you know, the vibe that you put out and the positivity are just, they're so important. I could go on and on about positivity. So important. Not to say we don't have bad days, because we all do. So the next one is, we've got your account up. We've got it. Thank you for the hearts. Sorry, the hearts are distracting. I love it though. Thank you. More. So now we're going to talk about like how to post. So your account is up. It's public. You've got your image. You know what you want to get out there. How do you post? Keep in mind, I'm going to say this a bazillion times, Instagram and Facebook are 2 different animals. Don't try to do on one what you do on the other. It will not work. They're completely different. So Instagram is not all about timing. Yes, you want to post throughout the day. Yes, it's better if you can hit, you know, morning, afternoon, evening. My goal is to post on Instagram about 12 times a day. Right now, I'm only posting about 6. But guess what? I could post all of those 6 at one time, because guess what? The hashtags are what are actually bringing people to me. The hashtags that I use, and we're going to go into that, that's actually what's bringing my target market and the people that I'm looking for, that's what's bringing them to me. So it's not so much the time of day, honestly, it's how you post. So here's my formula when I say how you post. Let's say I'm going to post 5 pictures. I'm going to post 5 pictures. Those 5 pictures, hashtags, and content need to be all completely, absolutely different. And only one of those need to be about my business. Here's an example. I'm going to post about my kids, and I'm going to hashtag everything family, let them be little, kids, fit mom, you know, all those things to draw those moms, dance moms, all those mom hashtags. The next one's going to be a motivational quote, and it's going to be the hashtag everything motivational, inspirational, mompreneur, entrepreneur, right? All that, it's a completely different crowd. So that's going to be the second one. The third one might be of a handbag for you guys that I love, that I'm just dying to get, but it's on my dream board. It's on my vision board. That's going to be everything fashion, right? I'm going to hashtag everything fashion, the name of the bag, plus other bags that are similar, you know, look of the day, outfit of the day. I'm getting all those fashion people. And then, maybe I'm going to post a picture, oh gosh, I don't know. Maybe I'm going to post a picture of my treadmill. I don't run a lot, I walk, but treadmill and something about fitness, weight loss, all that stuff. And then it's going to be my business, right? So I have just brought the hugest audience to my business because people search hashtags. People actually have their accounts and apps set up to search their interests, to go and like and connect with people who post about their interests. Imagine all the people I just brought to my Instagram with that variation of things that I love to then share my business or share my opportunity or share my product, right? So you got to think differently. You absolutely have to think differently. Instagram is a cold market, guys. You don't know the people on Instagram other than maybe, you know, friends, family, Facebook, but for the majority, you don't know them personally, right? It is a visual content connection. So when you post, people aren't going to spend 2 minutes or whatever reading your words that you posted, reading why this is so amazing, reading why you've got to do this. It's all about the image. People are very visual, and if you don't grab them in that first few seconds, they're gone. If you can grab them with an image and then grab them as a whole picture on your Instagram, they're going to stick around. So that sounds super complicated, but the takeaway here is Instagram is not Facebook. Don't treat it like Facebook. Instagram is image driven. More importantly, it's hashtag driven. So the next question is, well, Megan, how do you know what to hashtag? That seems super complicated. That seems, I wouldn't even know where to start. If you go to Google, there are tons of websites, trending hashtags. Literally, you can go pick a website that you love, and let's say I'm going to put a picture of makeup, of my favorite makeup, my eyes or whatever, like I did earlier, and I want to know what's trending for makeup. I will go to that website, I will put in makeup, and it's going to give me what's trending right now, what's popping, what are people following that are followers of makeup. It's going to be things like bold lips, smoky eyes, makeup artist, makeup blogger, MUA. But anyway, you're going to be able to get those. You don't have to know them. You don't have to be experts. You just have to do some research, and it does take some time, but the more you do it, the better you're going to get at doing it. So go to Google, find a good page that you like that does the trending, and that way every time you're putting a picture up, hashtag it. And you need to hashtag the heck out of it. You need to hashtag 25 to 30 because that's like a search engine, guys. On Instagram, that's a search engine. You are not limited to who can see your post. Anybody in the world can see your post if you know how to reach them. There's no cap. There's no limit. Like, your imagination literally is the only limit. So you need to hashtag the crud out of this. My daughter, Bailey, if you're still here, makes fun of me. Mom, did you hashtag that enough? No, not really. If I had more, I would do more. The cap is 30, and then it blocks you, so don't do more than 30. But that's your search engine for free. So hashtag every picture and make every picture different, right? Yeah, make every picture different. If I do makeup, I'm not going to do makeup again. I've already got them on my timeline currently coming. I need to do something different. And, you know, to kind of see that in the works and all, you guys can look at my Instagram. One thing, here's like I don't know I'm going to say this in my loving voice. One thing is kind of a polite thing, an etiquette thing. Don't just go copy somebody's hashtags. Don't just go into somebody's Instagram and go, ooh, I'm going to post a fitness picture and look, she's already done the work. I'm just going to take all those hashtags and put them on mine. It's just, yeah, you know, I mean, I understand using graphics. That's cool. And I understand you can repost and share. But when you just go in and completely just copy, paste, and take somebody's hard work, you wouldn't want it done to you. So I'm just saving you guys some heartache and some haterade. Don't do it. You know, go to Google, learn how to do it yourself, you know, so that you're self-sufficient. You're actually learning something and you're growing. So, the how to post, you want to figure out your own number. You know, how much do you want to post a day? Yes, spreading them up throughout the day is important. My ratio that works for me is 5 to 1. 5 posts, for every 5 posts, 1, maybe 2, business and or opportunity. Right? Because, like I said, I can't say this enough, you get one shot. If somebody comes onto your Instagram right now, if they clicked on it, they're thinking about following you, you hashtag something that they love. So they found you by the hashtag, they click on your Instagram. And it's literally all product, all opportunity. You know, just sell, 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 sell. They are not going to hit that follow button. They're gone. You've lost them. You're not going to get in front of them again. You don't know where that could have gone. So if you know right now you're going, oh, she's talking to me, go delete. Go delete, 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 delete. Clean up your Instagram right now. It's easy, you know, take some out, make that ratio better, because as you start implementing this stuff and you have people coming to your Instagram, which you will with this training, you get one shot. So make your Instagram pretty and inviting before you take these next steps that we're about to go into. I love the teal hearts. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. All right. So we've got that. We went over the hashtags. Yes, revamp. That's what it's all about. You know what? When I finally got it, and I did some social media training, took some classes, and I am I want to learn. So when I got this, I'm telling you guys, I had to go in and, I had to go in and completely, that's why you see my post, I've only got like, I think I'm down to like 300 or so now, because I had to delete over half. I was like, oh my gosh, I had to delete over half. How do you link your Facebook to Instagram? You're going to put it in your profile. So in your profile and that about me, when you go to edit, you can put your Facebook link. And your Facebook link is just going to be facebook.com/ and whatever your username is, or your name. You can go in to make it something specific. Like I changed my username on Facebook to be online with Megan, because it was more catching as an ending. But that's not this training. Whoa, you're going to get me sidetracked. I'll go into that later. But anyway, you can link it from your description, your about me. So it's not really, you know, a best time. You can do 2 or 3 at once. This isn't like a Facebook wall where you're like, oh my God, I can't spam it. If I did a post, I can't do another one back to back, because I'm not, you know, I'm not spreading myself out. I'm not getting interaction. That's not like this. It's all about the hashtags. It's all about the overall look, and it's all about what you're posting. Okay. So we've got that. Now we're going to get how to get followers. So I think y'all might want to know how to get followers. There is a method to the madness, and you're going to have to tweak it for yourself. I'm going to be able to give you some general parameters, some things that work. Does it take some time? Absolutely. It definitely takes some time. Is it going to happen overnight? No. But will you see immediate results that this is working? Yes. Okay. And if you're in my event, when I did my one-on-one, I hit on this. My 101, sorry. I did hit on this. So I'm going to hit on it again. You may have heard it again. But we're going to go more in depth. So I'm going to use my example. I need more followers. I want targeted followers. But you know what? There are millions of people, hundreds of millions of people, whatever, bazillions of people on Instagram. How in the world am I going to find who fits my vibe? Who am I going to fit? How am I going to find people that I want in my tribe? How do I get that? Because I don't want just a bunch of generic people. I don't want some weird old guys. I don't want, y'all know. Okay, so we kind of hit on this before, and I'm going to use makeup again because it's easy. It's something everyone can relate to, and the names of the companies make sense. So let's pretend like I sold makeup, which I don't. But let's pretend I did. and I want to grow my followers. There's a few steps that I need to do every single day. First thing I need to do, I'm going to go to MAC Cosmetics on Instagram, their public Instagram page. I'm going to go to their followers. Guess what their followers are full of? Anybody? What are they? Women who love makeup, right? So if I go to MAC Cosmetics and go to their followers, there are hundreds of thousands of people, or women, who love makeup. Bingo! There's my target market. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go follow them. I'm going to go follow profiles of people who look interesting to me, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I would love to work with her. Oh my gosh, I think she could absolutely rock this. Oh my gosh, she loves taking selfies. She would fit my business like a charm. I'm going to go follow those people. I'm going to go to MAC. I'm going to go to L'Oreal. I'm going to go to makeup. Just think makeup and hair, you know, in those big companies. You need to do your own thinking and research and think outside the box, but go to those public Instagrams and follow people. Follow about 100 at a time. You can only do, I believe it's like 180 follows or unfollows an hour, so you don't want to get locked out. 60 or 80 at a time, just a couple of times a day. Go and follow them, right? And then what you're going to do is you're going to, with all your followers, I'll go through a couple times a day and just like. I'm just going to like pictures. I'm going to like pictures of my followers because these are people that I have followed. Now I'm interacting. I'm going to go ahead and comment on a few. Just get my name out there. Just from doing that, within a day or two, you're going to start seeing people follow you back. People follow you back. If your profile is inviting to them. If you're not a walking commercial, right? So we've already fixed that profile. It's already looking glam. It's already popping. So when they come check you out, they're like, oh, look at that. Yes, I love those shoes. I love that bag. Yes, and I'll come back to that. Hang on to your questions till the end because I have squirrel syndrome. And I will read that and I will get distracted. Anyway, so you're going to continually go to those big companies, right, or whatever your niche is, and follow people and interact with them, and they will follow you back if your profile is something that interests them. Think locally too. If I sold, gosh, what? I don't even know. If I sold something, if I sold weight loss, okay, whatever. If I sold weight loss, a really good place that I might look at is maternity stores. Or, you know, baby boutiques, because guess what? Those women are going to want to lose weight after. Point being, I'm being very broad here, but you've got to build your own business creatively and think outside the box. Think locally. What is there locally to you that would fit your target market where you can go follow those people? So now you can grow that local tribe too. So follow people, and you're going to do some likes, and you're going to do some commenting on them as you go, and they're going to follow you back. And that's just going to start growing and rolling. I've showed y'all screenshots just in the last 10 days. Doing that a couple of times a day, spending no more than a couple of minutes. You know, I've added 600 targeted people that I am looking for. Compound that over a month, and hello, there you go. So, again, please don't let this be distracting. Please don't let this be, instead of working your business, that is not what this is about. That will backfire. This needs to be something that you can spend 2 to 5 minutes a couple of times a day on. You need to control yourself, have it on your calendar just like anything else, because what good is it if you lose yourself on social media and now you're not working your business? That's just, there you go. That's just catch-22. So you've got to be able to control yourself. But you will see those numbers start growing immediately. As a matter of fact, Stacy, if you're on here, I know Stacy said she started this last night and literally was already getting followers back and seeing results. And you will see it that quickly. And then the more you do it, the more consistent it will be. So that's what you're going to do on that. There are 2 apps that I use. So, you know, I talked about I'm going to follow people, right? Well, I'm going to unfollow the people who don't follow me. So let's pretend like I just went to MAC Cosmetics, I don't know, 4 days ago, and I followed 100 women, and I've liked stuff on my, you know, on my Instagram, and over half of them have followed me back, but I want to get rid of those people who didn't follow me back. Sounds cold, but it's true. I don't need to follow a bunch of people who aren't following me back. So there are some apps where you can go and you can track who's following you, who are you following that's not following you back, you know, things like that. Because I'm going to go and I'm going to unfollow them after X amount of time, and you need to decide that on your own. You know, how often do you unfollow? How many people do you unfollow? That's your groove, your decision. But there are 2 that I love. One is Instagram, and one is Crowdfire. Both are great. Both will give you some real-time feedback, you know, how many new followers do you have, and all that. But I use it mostly, I'm going to unfollow those people who did not decide to push that follow button on me. You want to clean house every now and again. And those two apps I love. You can find your favorite there. Someone had asked me in our thing, what about poaching? Because Instagram, again, anybody can see your profile if you're public. Anybody can follow your hashtags to you. And unfortunately, that can lead people who want to build their business less than ethically to you, right? So how am I going to protect my business if I'm posting on Instagram to pull people to me? How am I going to stop my people from being poached by, you know, who knows who? You need to take those messages directly off of Instagram. They need to be, anything that has to do with your business actually needs to not even happen on Instagram. You need to have a call of action. If your post is product or business related, do not put comment below. Do not put anything that's going to tell them to leave information in the comments, because anybody can come poach that person in the blink of an eye, and you've lost an opportunity. You need to put either DM me for more information, that's fine, or you need to put text me. You need to put, you know, text or DM, but you need to have those conversations off of Instagram. Do not have them on Instagram. A matter of fact, if someone comments many times, I will delete it. I don't want my competition being able to come into my Facebook at all. I'm sorry, my Instagram at all, and get an idea of my target market, start poaching my people. Unless it's a general comment on my Instagram, it's deleted. You won't see it. I go in, I take it off. So it's very important to have a call to action, whatever that is, to get them off not commenting. Don't have them commenting. Have them DM you, have them text you. Yes, I put my phone number out there. I've never had a problem. I've absolutely never had a problem with that. Knock on wood. But you know, so that's my rule. You know, it helps if you make some tools. I've made some videos, because sometimes, you know, these people don't know me and they want to know more about my opportunity, or they want to know more about my product. I've got some recorded calls that I made. I've got some opportunity videos that I made that I can shoot them, right? And they're specific to me, and I made them for me, but that's a very good way, you know, text me opportunity for my video, whatever. But that needs to be, you decide for you what works. But don't carry on a conversation on Instagram. Get it off of there, or it will get poached. It just will. It just will. All right. Let's go graphics. Kind of a few things here. Hopefully most of you have seen the training video, not really training, the informational video I did on the graphics that I use from my phone to brand myself, to hey Stacy, to brand myself, to edit my photos, to create graphics, to be different, to stand out, to not be what everybody else is sharing. So I made a video on that, and it's on my Facebook, and if you haven't seen it and you want to see it, get with me. If we're friends on Facebook, just go to my Facebook and you can find it. But you've got to stand out, and that goes for Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever. You've got to stand out visually. You have got to set yourself apart, and graphics are absolutely key. So you want to get some very, very good graphics for free. Do not go spend a lot of money. I use mine free on my phone. Free. So in that video, I go through a whole lot of them. But more importantly, that's great. You can build graphics. That's great. You can make graphics. The pictures that you're taking. Okay. You need to become a photographer on top of everything else. So as if being an entrepreneur was not hard enough, yes, it will be available for 24 hours, Kristen. As if being an entrepreneur weren't hard enough and we didn't have enough things to do, you need to become a photographer. I kid, but it's almost that much. I talked about this earlier on Facebook. You need to think about what you're posting, okay? I had mentioned, so I'm going to use this example again. We have a green drink, right? Beautiful, it's yummy, it's green water. So if I make my green drink and I hold a bottle of water and I'm smiling and I post on Facebook, people just see, okay, she's got some green water. Okay, great. And it keeps scrolling. You know, they're like, they don't care. What? They don't care. That's not appealing. That's not eye-catching. I'm not standing out. You need to take your greens packet, a cute bottle of water, get it in front of something pretty. Get it in front of bouquet of flowers. Get it in front of, for me, get in front of my leopard or Nikes, you know, my animal print Nikes. Get it on something eye-catching. Set it up cute. Snap that picture, right? It doesn't take really any extra time. And then post it, right? So you need to spend that little bit extra time. It doesn't hurt to, you know, sometimes on a day where I'm slower, which is happening less and less, but you know, on a day where I'm slower and I've got some time on my hand, I will do a mini photo shoot, right? I'll set up my desk cute and take some of those pictures that you guys have seen with like the necklaces and the flowers and the laptop and stuff for my opportunity pictures, right? Those are just shot. You lay something white down, a sheet or something, you know, opaque, and then you set up your background on that, shoot it with your phone, crop it out. It looks amazing. Same thing with my products. I'll find some unique places to set them up and do a few shoots. But you need to think outside the box. You've got to make your graphics interesting. Think about those people on Facebook that you follow, whatever. Think about these people on Facebook that, whether you're into their product or not, when they post a picture, you're like, hello. When they post a picture, it's not just a picture of a product. It's kind of a lifestyle, right? They've incorporated themselves, their product. It's catchy. It draws your eye, you know, and whether you really wanted it or not, you're stopping and looking. And not only that, you see that picture then stolen by how many other people in their company, right? Because it's unique and people are responding to it. You can do that just as easily, and now it's yours. Now it's your lifestyle. People are going to know that's you, and now you're standing out. So take the time to make your graphics pop. Don't rush through it. It will pay off in spades. Graphics, hugely important. I've got that video with a lot of the free editors and creators that I use on my Facebook. You can go find it there. Let me know if you can't, and I'll help you. So that's, you know, the graphics kind of go into attraction marketing. We talked about this earlier, and this is a pet peeve of mine, guys. Attraction marketing is not law of attraction. Attraction marketing is not law of attraction. So we're not talking law of attraction. We're talking attraction marketing. We're talking what every good businessman, entrepreneur, business builder, go-getter has. Everybody that you're drawn to on social media, everybody that you think of as standing out, they're using, what are they using? Yeah. They're using attraction marketing. They are attracting people to them. And there are several things that go into attraction marketing. One, your graphics and standing out. That's how you get people initially, because people are visually, just like Instagram. You've got to stand out in that first second. Graphics are super important. But more than that, your lifestyle, your vibe, your self has to stand out. You need to not be a walking billboard. There's no need for that. If you do attraction marketing right, people are coming to you. People are messaging you. People are all over your post because you're magnetic. So I have to be careful here. I'm not telling you how to post. I'm not telling you who to be. I'm telling you to take this info and make it you. You need to share who you are. Do not be bland. Do not walk the safe line. Y'all have seen me rant about this. Do not be safe. Why? I know that we've been told don't share your religion, don't share God, don't share your politics, don't share, because that can offend people and that can hurt your business. I'm going to call bull crud right now. Look, Rant Megan's coming. Do not be bland. Be yourself. You want to attract people that inspire you, that motivate you, that have the same loves and passions that you have, and you're not going to attract them not being yourself. Yes, don't be basic. I'm sorry, that's what it is. Don't be. You want to attract your tribe, and your tribe is not going to find you if you're not being authentic. So post, what do you love? What fires you up? What are you passionate about? Post that. Share that. Yes. You're also building a business. That's amazing. Work that into your lifestyle. Work it into. What are you doing in your day? You know, if you're doing makeup and whatever, and you're getting ready in the morning, it makes sense. Anyway, I'm, again, not going to try to even coach how to post, but be authentic. Your product is only part of you. That's only, you know, I mean, that's something that you love and it is part of your lifestyle, but it is not all of your lifestyle. Share yourself with the world, and man, your followers and your friends list and the people who are interacting with you will just pop. You'll be like, where have you all been? Well, they've been waiting to see who the heck you are. So if you have been sharing this generic junk and reposting all these feel-good quotes that aren't you, and posting all these stock photos 90% of the time, and you're wondering why you don't have any interaction, you're wondering why your business isn't growing, it's because people don't know who they would be joining. They have no idea who you are, right? And we want to join someone who inspires us and motivates us, and somebody that we can see ourselves hanging out with as a friend. So I challenge you guys, yeah, if you want to rant, rant. Do it. I do it. Ranting is not going off in a negative spin. Okay, my last rant was how I was told that I need to keep God out of my business. Well, guess what? My tribe includes my God. So I am going to post about that rant. And the people who I want to be with me are right there having my back. So don't be afraid to be who you are. Mostly. I'm gonna stop myself on that because I will just keep going. I will keep going. I'm going to get a drink of water on that one. All right, so attraction marketing, huge. Yay, hearts. I'm like squirrel hearts. I love it. All right, personal development is another big thing of mine. I have now been doing this. I've now been branding myself. I have now been building my business. I have now been network marketing for 2 years. That doesn't seem long at all. But here's the deal. I have spent every bit of those 2 years learning more. I knew I didn't know anything. I didn't know anything, but I've always been a learner. So I'm like, what can I read? What can I watch? What YouTube video? What Audible book? Where can I plug in next? Personal development, if you were taking this serious, if you were in this for the long haul, get you some. And I guarantee you every single leader of your companies, whoever they are, have told you, have absolutely told you how important it is, and they're not just saying that. They got where they are because they kept developing. If you maybe are like, where do I even start? Yeah, there are so many good ones, but I'm going to start with the easy ones that you can get for free. You want to go Jim Rohn, John Maxwell, Danny Robbins, Les Brown. There's free content. You don't need to go spend a penny. Go to YouTube. There are lots of articles and stuff online. I mean, it's limitless, but that's where you start, and that's where you start for free, and that's where you continue to grow. That's where, that's just where your business explodes. I don't care if you can make the prettiest graphics in the world. I don't care if you can, yes, audiobooks. I don't care if you can, post like a crazy woman and you've got your Instagram perfect and you've got your Facebook perfect and your graphics are popping and everybody loves to hang out. If you're not growing as a person, it's going to show. You may do good for, the first few months, but if you're in this for the long run, you need to keep your person fed. It's just that simple. Your team needs you to grow. Your team needs you to learn more, do more, be more, and you can't do that without plugging in. So, yeah, personal development. Okay, so those are most of the things that you guys had. I want to go through and see if you guys, if I was confusing anywhere, or if you've got any questions, something that I didn't hit, or even just general questions. We'll spend a little bit of time, about 10-15 more minutes. I'll pick out the ones that I can hit. Don't be afraid. There's no bad question. So if you've got something, you can go ahead and type it up, put it up, and I would be happy to answer it while I'm waiting to see if anybody does have one. Yeah, I was just more gonna say, the whole thing of be yourself is the main thing, and that's, a lot of people ask me, how can you talk to people so easily? How do you have all this interaction? How do you this, that, or the other? Clean up. I'll come back to that. The reason I have so much interaction is because I am who I am. Like, literally, you know what you get with me. You love me or hate me, but if you love me, guess what? You're gonna interact, and we're gonna hang out. We're gonna hang out on my social media, and we're gonna have fun, and you're gonna become part of my tribe. That's how. To clean up your posts, so how do you post on Instagram? Okay, so two things. I'm going to say, how do you post? So on Instagram, you can post either to your followers or direct. You want to post direct. That's to like your timeline. The other one is to pick like followers if you want to send it kind of like a DM thing. So you want to be direct. To clean up your Instagram, just go into your app at the top right. There's like 3 little dots, kind of like a little menu. If you click that, you can actually choose to delete it. You can just delete posts, just like Facebook. So if you're spammy or were spammy like I was, and you need to delete half of your Instagram, you just go in there, click delete, click delete, click delete. Now, if some of it you're like, God, I really love that, I hate to delete it, save the picture, put the text on your notepad, and then post it up later when it's time for a business or a product post. You know what I mean? I did that because some of them are like, oh, I love that post. I made that post fabulous. I don't want to lose that post. So I just basically saved it to use again at an appropriate time. So, did you? Yes, I only do Instagram and Facebook. That's all I do. Twitter completely, it stresses me out. It confounds me. I'm good. I use these two. That's it. You know, and you've got to find your own thing. A lot of people blog. A lot of people, you know, do whatever. Find what works for you. So profile is most important. If you just started your Instagram so like let's say your Instagram was just created today, all right? And now you're excited, you're like, oh, I'm going to go get followers. I'm going to go do what Megan said, and I'm going to follow people. Before you do that, hang on. Go ahead, and you can do them back to back to back. It doesn't matter. You don't have followers. Get 10 good posts up, okay? You know, for every 5, put 1 business or opportunity, but just get those up, make it visually popping, let people see who you are. Because if you go and try to start following people with like a blank profile, they're not going to follow back. So again, it doesn't hurt. You can just do them all at the same time even, but go ahead and get 10 good ones up before you go and try to get people following you back. So that would be my thing. Make it pretty, make it popping. In your description, use emojis and all that fun stuff. How to approach someone after. Okay. All right. So I've forgotten about. So that's a fault. So Stacey's asking, you know, following up. All right. So if for me, let's just, I'm going to use kind of make it a little bit different, but the same, Stacey. So if someone responded to me on one of my opportunity posts, you know, and they did get with me, they texted me or they DM'd me for more information and I sent it to them, they're going to go on my calendar. You know, if you ask me for information about my product or opportunity, you're going on my calendar. And just like anything else, so I'm going to follow up with, depends on what your business is, who you are. But, you know, for me, I'm going to follow up at least once a week until you tell me that you're joining me. Or you tell me, whatever. Until you tell me go away, you're on my calendar. Because you're going to join me or block me sometimes. So, there's that. Yes, the motivational people, these are just kind of people. You can look for yourself. There are tons, guys. Tons. But you've got Jim Rohn, Les Brown, John Maxwell, Danny Robbins. I mean, there are so many. And if you start looking at those, you're going to see related. And, yeah, I mean, it's just, there's a wealth of information out there. Oh, here's one thing that I didn't hit on. How to retain followers. I forgot this very important part. Tough love part coming out. Not always. I'm going to come back to that. But here's how you don't run off followers. Do not DM everybody who likes your picture. If you put up a picture of your opportunity or of your product and people like it, sometimes they're just trying to show support. Sometimes they're just trying to make a connection. Do not DM every single person. Hey, are you interested? Hey, Instagram is full of that. I don't know why. I don't know who's teaching that. I don't know, but it makes me want to unfollow you. Do not DM someone just because they liked your picture. Most times they're just trying to support you, and guess what? Now you just kind of ran them off. So if anything, if they start liking your pictures and they're standing out to you, go interact on their posts. That's great. Open up that communication. Don't DM them. You just don't need to. Oh my gosh, that question you just asked left my mind. Oh, can you ask again? Oh, okay. So on Instagram, do I accept all follow requests? No, I don't. If it's, yeah, y'all know. If it's some sketchy or child, or if it's not my target market and you pressed follow, you're following me, that does not mean I'm going to follow you back. I'm going to look at your profile, and if we're not a good fit, yeah, I'm not going to follow you back. Same thing on Facebook. If they follow my link from Instagram and they go find me on Facebook, just always, guys, do your homework. Look at their profile. Who are they? Is it someone that you want to be, you know, in your social media? sometimes you gotta block them. This is a big world. I'm not gonna lie or try to sugarcoat it. 90% of the time it's amazing, but this is a big world, and there is some, just, you always need to do your homework. All right, always. And you can block people. You can block people. You can block them on Facebook. You can block them on Instagram. It's not needed often, but you can. Someone had also asked me previously, do you post pictures of your kids? Yes, I do. DM is direct message on Instagram. So it's just it's a message box. It's up in the right hand corner of the main page. Yes, I post pictures of my children. Absolutely do. Never had a problem with it. I don't over post of them, but yeah. You DM. So on Instagram, direct messaging or quote unquote private messaging is the DM, right? Or you can direct them to your cell phone to text you. Yeah, it's just you and your comfort zone. You can put email, but people don't, in my experience, people do not interact, respond, and follow through on email very well. I use email as a very last resort, just because it's kind of a waste of time. That's how it's been for me. It may be completely different for you, and if it's working for you, keep rocking that email. For me, it doesn't work. It just doesn't. Here's my passion, guys, and maybe you can feel it before I wrap this up. I believe that anybody that wants to be an entrepreneur, anybody that wants to rock a network marketing biz should be able to do it. Absolutely. Everybody deserves this. They deserve the time freedom, the financial freedom. They deserve, to be with their babies, whatever it is, but not everybody has that warm market. Not everybody has those connections. Me, before I started network marketing, I had withdrawn from everybody. We'd had a very hard 4 years. We had lost 2 parents back to back. I was having some really big medical issues. My warm market, when they would reach out to me, it would be like I would tell them, "No, girl, I don't want to go out. I don't feel good. I'm tired." I was negative Nancy, and so when I say I had no warm market, I had already pushed them away. So I had to find another way to build this. I became addicted to network marketing. I loved it. I saw what was possible for my family, but I didn't have that built-in go-to. So I had to figure out, how do I do this? And it's social media. Guys, if you can train your team, your people, yourself on social media the right way, you have access to millions of people. Millions, right? And of those millions, there are thousands that fit your tribe. So when I tell you network marketing can take someone that it can take someone who has never been on social media to a top earner. You can go from, I just opened my Facebook, I just opened my Instagram, but if you rock social media and you learn how, you can be a top earner having no quote unquote warm market. And I'm passionate about getting that out there because people deserve this. So anywho, people are asking me like, why are you doing this? Why are you opening the training for free? It's not just for your team. How is it benefiting you? I wish I had had this 2 years ago. I wish that I had had this outlet 2 years ago, but that's okay because I figured it out and now I want to pay it forward. And now I want to help that mama who's been raising 3 kids for the last 5 years and has no contact but wants to stay home with them. I want to help her do that. And so that's what this is about. So I really hope that, somebody found value in this. I really hope that someone can take this information and completely transform their business. Is this the end-all, be-all? No. I mean, obviously, I can't get it all in one night at all. I can't get everything in one night, but I think if you took what I gave you and start working that consistently, right, and then continue to grow in yourself, man, you're off on the right foot. Just keep rocking, just keep going. I know on Periscope, these recordings are up for 24 hours. Thank you. These recordings are up for 24 hours, so if you found value and you're like, oh, I wish my team saw this, oh, I wish Susie saw this, get Susie on Instagram or Periscope to watch it before it goes away. So thank you guys so much for joining me tonight and through my journey over the past 2 years. It's absolutely just been amazing. I said a prayer over this training before we started, and I absolutely know he was with us. I mean, this was amazing. I had so much fun, guys. So again, thanks for joining me. You got 24 hours. Go back, take some notes and all that fun stuff. Sorry about that. And I will see you guys. Yeah, I'll go see you guys later. All right. Bye.